A butterfly stirs its wings, a delicate shiver against the hush of dawn. From that fleeting motion, a whisper of wind spirals outward, threading through the unseen weave of the world. This is the butterfly effect, a fragile act setting vast consequence into motion, like a pebble cast into still water, its ripples touching shores unknown. This is not science fiction, nor a tale spun from shadow. It is the quiet pulse of causality, a hidden motion guiding the world's unfolding. A single breath, a pause, a choice, each a thread shifting the loom of existence. In the heart of chaos, the butterfly effect whispers a deep truth. Every moment is a seed, its roots entangled with the fates yet to flower. The butterfly's flight is a poem written in the air, its path a cipher of unseen forces. It speaks of fragility and power, of a universe where the lightest touch can summon storms. More than a concept, it is presence, a silent hymn to the mystery of what might be. In the quiet hum of a 1960s laboratory, where equations trace the rhythm of skies, a meteorologist named Edward Lorenz stumbled across a revelation that would ripple through time. While feeding weather data into an early computer, he rounded a number, 6 decimal places trimmed to 3. What should have been a minor simplification unraveled the entire forecast. The skies his machine predicted were not slightly altered, but wildly transformed, as though a single breath had redrawn the heavens. This was no error. It was a glimpse into the delicate architecture of reality. Lorenz had discovered that even the tiniest shift could cascade into monumental change. A digit shortened, and the sun became storm. Calm seas turned into chaos. And so, the butterfly effect was born, a name capturing the haunting idea that a butterfly's flutter might stir a hurricane half a world away. Lorenz's insight pierced deeper. The systems of the world, weather, rivers, and the trembling of stars are bound to their beginnings. Each moment becomes a seed, a future shaped by whisper too faint to measure. What once seemed predictable revealed its sensitivity, its dance swayed by near invisible threads. Through this lens, the butterfly effect becomes not merely a principle, but a reflection of the universe's hidden cadence, a place where order and chaos entwine. Beneath the surface of the world's restless motion, where winds carve paths and rivers vein the earth, lies a science born not of randomness, but revelation. Chaos theory, a lens that reveals the fragile pulse of existence. It is not a tribute to disorder, but a study of dynamic systems, those exquisitely sensitive to their origins. A breath, a droplet, a shift too slight to notice can ripple outward, undoing the making of what might be. The weather, vast and elusive, is chaos's first canvas. A single gust in the hidden valley may spiral into a distant storm, its path swayed by the faintest tremor. Lorenz's equations, born from an accidental rounding, expose the sky, dancing to invisible rhythms. The tides too respond, drawn by the moon's pull and the ocean's silent memory, each wave a thread and a pattern too complex to trace, yet bound by the moment it began. Even flocks in flight bear chaos's imprint. Wings move as one, yet guided by no master. Each bird responds to the flicker beside it, together forming arcs of instinct and grace. This is not disorder, but a hidden order where freedom and unity combine. The chaos is not in their confusion, but in the elegance of immersions, patterns that cannot be seen in pieces, only felt in the whole. Chaos theory is a meditation on interconnection, a science that listens rather than commands. The butterfly effect is its clearest verse, a reminder that the world is not a machine, but a living weave, where each thread trembles with the weight of unseen consequence. In the quiet flow of human life, where moments slip like petals on a stream, the butterfly effect sings its subtle song. A single choice can shift the course of a life, its ripples tracing paths unseen. It is not grand decisions, but fleeting acts that shape our destinies. each small spark lighting the arc of what may come. A mist train becomes a hinge in time. Its whistle fades, and the day unfolds along a different line. A meeting lost, a thought born in waiting, and a new path chosen without notice. What seems like a delay becomes a silent turning point, redirecting lives with a quiet force. The world doesn't pause, but everything changes. A gesture of kindness, a coin given, a door held, and a word spoken plants a seed in another's life. That moment, forgotten by the giver, takes root and blooms somewhere else. A stranger walks lighter, offers warmth in turn, changing their lives in ways only they can tell. The ripple continues, unseen yet endearing. Chance encounters, passing words, the turning of a page. These are hinges of fate. A look becomes love, a comment sparks a dream, a silence redirects the soul. The butterfly effect reveals what we often miss, that the ordinary is sacred and the unnoticed profound. Every action is a thread in the tapestry of life. The patterns emerge slowly, shaped by choices so small they go unmarked. But the song of their existence hums with their resonance. No act is too slight, no moment without weight. Like the flutter of wings on still air, they carry the power to shape the course of all that follows. In the quiet dance of human will, where choices gleam like stars in the dark, the butterfly effect casts a shadow of uncertainty. We long to chart our course, to shape the world with purpose, but chaos breathes beneath, a subtle force that bends even our strongest intentions. The will to act burns bright. We plan, we speak, we reach. Yet between these moments, chaos whispers, a letter lost, a glance misread, a delay that redraws the day. The path we choose unravels, not by failure, but by the world's quiet refusal to be fixed. Futures once clear blurs at the edges, tugged by unseen hands. This is not conflict, but conversation. The self in dialogue with the unknown. A dream sparked by a smile may vanish in a turn of fate. A career, carefully built, may pivot on a word overheard. The butterfly effect humbles us with this truth. Every choice binds us to outcomes we cannot fully control. And yet, in this uncertainty, there is a beauty. A mischance plants new seeds. A loss reveals hidden strength. The soul learns not to control the current, but to move with it. A grace found in letting go. What we become is not shaped only by what we choose, but by how we bend when the winds shift. A butterfly stirs its wings in the quiet of dawn, a gesture so small, yet rich with possibility. Not every flutter becomes a storm, but every storm begins with one. The butterfly effect is not just a symbol of chaos, but a hymn to connection, a reminder that the world is stitched together by moments too subtle to see, yet powerful enough to shape time itself. It is a poet's vision, a world where every word, glance, or step ripples outward, brushing against lives we may never know. The choices we barely notice becomes the seeds of an unseen future. Nothing is too small to matter. Nothing stands alone. There is reverence in this truth. Storms, love, and sorrow, they often trace their origins to moments too fleeting to remember. But the butterfly effect reveals not just the wildness of chance, but the sacred dance between intention and the unknown. It urges us to move with care, to recognize the quiet power of each act, no matter how small. We live within its wake, our lives shaped not only by what we choose, but what unfolds beyond our sight. A kindness forgotten, a dream pursued, and a delay endured. These are wings that stir the air, and though we may not see their full flight, we are carried by their rhythm. The world hums with this mystery. Every moment is a note in a song too vast to hear, yet always playing. The butterfly effect is its refrain, a whisper that reminds us that we are both the cause and the current, the wing and the wind. And in that trembling space between intention and outcome lies the beauty of becoming. Thank you for watching.